Welcome to this quick video on PubMed searching and filtering. So let's go ahead and get started. So you can do PubMed searching through our Google search, or you can also do it through AT-Stilt. So if you click on from my library, click on ATSU library tile, this will bring you into PubMed or into our library where you can get to PubMed. So you'll see this little box here. So you can do searching from there, or you can go to Google here and just type in PubMed and it pulls up. So it's going to be the same search regardless of where you go. So whether you go from our search box or come straight in from Google. So we're going to do a quick search on knee replacements. So as you can see, we did get quite a few results here. With PubMed, you do not need to use Boolean operators. As you can see, I did not use them here. It will automatically do it for you sometimes. So if you're already got a list of words, it will sometimes do it for you. You can do Boolean operators if you want to. You can do and rehabilitation. So you can see the results, or you can do or rehabilitation. So you can do Boolean operators or you cannot do Boolean operators. It's really up to you. So we'll go back to our original search here on knee replacements. So when you're searching PubMed, it's just very similar to like you are doing a keyword search. So just keep that in mind when you are doing this type of searching. So it does not have to be complex, doesn't have to be, it can be super simple. PubMed also does not have as many filters as you would see using like the one search box. You do have a few filters that you can go through. It does have like the full text. I recommend not doing the full text because that will really limit. The only time I would use full text is if you're doing just a basic literature search or like a preliminary search for a scoping review, symptomatic review. But other than that, I would leave that completely open. You can do your own date ranges as well. So you can do the custom date range. You can pick the number of years if you want to, or you can use the sliding bar as well to do your update range. So let's go ahead and let's click on 5 years. So you can see our results did go down a little. Not by much, which is perfectly fine. It's just because we're not using any Boolean operators and we're doing a very basic search is the reason why we're getting that large number. Something else you can look at is this article type. So you can see all the different specific types of articles. If you click on see all article types, it will give you a detailed list. So you can look at specific case reports, look at specific clinical trials, what news articles are out there, observational studies. So it really depends on what you're looking for. These are just different levels of evidence as well. So that's another way to look at this. Once you find good search terms that you are looking for, it can pull up a lot more articles. So some ways that you can do that is by, let's say, for example, this article is one of them that we want to do. Usually if it has an abstract, it will have like keywords listed underneath. So here we go. Here's an article. So here's some keywords. So let's say this article fits our topic really well. We can then use these keywords to put back into our search up here and do a deeper dive. And this will help narrow your topic in. So PubMed is great with this and giving those options. Something else you can do, we're going to go back out. We're going to go to our search results here. Something else you can do is you can change your display options. So if you want just a summary, if you want the abstract, so you can do that here. You can also set up alerts. What you'll do is anytime, so when you click on create alerts, this will allow you to create alerts. So any articles that are added with these terms, you will get an email and it will automatically alert you that that has been added. So this is a great way to keep you current, especially when you're doing those lit searches, if you're looking for those items. Now, if we go back to advanced search, I know when you are doing literature searches, you're going to need a methodology section. So some methodology, and this is what is great about PubMed on advanced search, is this history and search details. So you can see all of my different searches here. You can see my filters that we've applied as well. And you can see our results numbers here. So you can also download these results. So you can get them into a CVS file and you can kind of really keep your methods section going from there. Or you can even write them down. If you'd rather write them down and not download, you can do that too. PubMed is great because it will show you all your searches. So like I was saying, every single search. You can see complicated searches that you've done. If you get this little red exclamation point, you can see if you scroll down here, it's basically flagging the word and it's not recognizing it. So you can see right here, it's adding terms to your searches as well. So that is what that red dot is there. So something else I wanted to give you guys a quick review of is MESH. MESH is medical subject headings, which if you go, let's go back. So when we're on PubMed, you can go down to the bottom here and click on MESH. This is a great way to find additional terms as well. Because some articles are tied to MESH, some are not. So that's why sometimes we do a search where we include both. So let's just type in knee, for example. So as you can see under our MESH subject headings for knee, there's several different ones that come up. I'm going to look at this one here. Number 2. If you're not sure whether these work or not, you can read this little description right here, and it kind of gives you an idea of what it's entailing. Down below, you can see the mesh tree, so you can kind of work your way up the mesh, or you can kind of work down your tree. So this is another great way. So let's say we actually want to use this mesh trim. So what we can do is hit add to search builder, and then we can actually just go search PubMed straight from here. It's like, I just want this one. So you can see our results. Again, you have all the same filters over here that you can go with as well. So we can do our date range. Like, okay, we don't want that old. We can go to 2015. So it does limit down. Again, you can create your alerts. You can send this information to your biography. You can send it to your citation manager. You can also email it to yourself. So these are some ways that we can search and use mesh headings and do our limiters in PubMed. If you have any questions in regards to PubMed, doing searches in PubMed, feel free to reach out to your library liaison or a library staff member, and we can better guide you along the way.